He mugging cause he know it's no communication. Every time I go see Pablo, we communicating. I want nachos mixed with tacos, that's communication. Treat the streets just like a ring, we skating and racing. She wanna live life casino, young thug. She run around with casino, young thug. She run around with casino, and young thug. She run around casino, young thug.
Cells receiving signals, that's what we call reception. Ligands bind to receptor proteins in the target cell. Find those receptor proteins in the plasma membrane. But there's different ways to do it, like through transport proteins. G-protein linked receptors work with G-proteins. Receptors bind to inactive G-proteins. Displace GDP activates G-proteins. G-proteins bind to enzymes that continue response. Receptor tyrosine kinases are also in the membrane. They're proteins that use one ligand for multiple responses. Ligand-gated ion channels regulate ion flow. Reception is the first step of cell communication.
He mugging cause he know it's no communication. Every time I go see Pablo, we communicating. I want nachos mixed with tacos, that's communication. Treat the streets just like a ring, we skating and racing. She wanna live life casino, young thug. She run around with casino, young thug. She run around with casino, and young thug. She run around casino, and young thug.
Transduction is a part of cell communication. There are two types called phosphorylation cascade and protein modification. Phosphorylation cascade occurs very often. It's a multi-step process that will create amplification. At each step there are enzymes called protein kinases. This leads to protein activation. Cascade phosphorylation greatly enhances the signal, allowing for large cells to do responsation. Like I said earlier, there is protein modification. It does not occur as often as phosphorylation cascade. The signaling molecule will change the shape or conformation of the protein. This will give off a specific signal.
He mugging cause he know it's no communication. Every time I go see Pablo, we communicating. I want nachos mixed with tacos, that's communication. Treat the streets just like a ring, we skating and racing. She wanna live life casino, young thug. She run around with casino, young thug. She run around with casino, and young thug. She run around casino, young thug.
Last step of communication is response. Turns genes on or off. Want some croissants? Inhibit an action or amplify it. When you see somebody strapping, you need communication. Fight or flight, that is the question. Epinephrine through a protein, that is reception. Use ATP in all sorts of kinases, that's transduction. Nucleus gon' code some mRNA, and glucose might secrete, that's response. You just got lessened.